channel, and hello if you're new. Today I decided that I'm going to sit down and film the 50 facts about me tag, just because I feel like I've been uploading a couple of videos now and some of you guys might have questions or are curious about me and my personality. So yeah, I've sat down and written down 50 things about me that a lot of people probably don't know. So yeah, let's just get on with it. So the first thing about me is my full name is Alana Jane Amelia Mancuso. I'm 20 years old and I'm turning 21 in May, where I'm going away for 2 weeks to kind of celebrate that. I'm the youngest of 5 siblings. I have 1 sister and 3 brothers, and it is a big family. Only 2 of us live home at the moment, and then one of my other brothers is moving back, but then the other 2, one has a baby on the way and then the other one is moved in with his girlfriend. I own my own business. I own it with my sister, but me and my sister own Buzz Bar. I've mentioned in a lot of videos, so you guys probably know that by now. I have brown eyes.
Oh shit, Sherlock.
I've taken a lot of features from my dad. So dad has brown eyes and dark hair, and mum is a little blondie with blue eyes. So definitely got dad's genes. But when I was younger, I had white blonde hair, and yeah, I didn't even look like me. I'll insert a photo here. When I was probably like 12 years old, I was straightening my friend's hair, and it was just when one of those like hair straighteners came out with like the roll and then just like a little brush underneath. I was straightening her hair and accidentally put it down on my leg, and it burnt through my skin, and it was apparently a 3rd degree burn. That's why I felt nothing, and I have a nice little scar to prove that. Probably nothing in the world I hate more than feet. Feet are the most disgusting thing in the whole world. If anyone like puts them near me or asks me to do something to do with feet, I will pretty much just fob you off, because I hate feet. When I was in year, I'd probably say like 7 or 8, I got my appendix out. I wasn't actually meant to get it out. It was a little bit inflamed when they took it out, but pretty much before that, mum doesn't know this, but I just didn't really want to go to school, so I was kind of just like milking how bad it was, and then I ended up going to the doctor, and when he was like, oh, does it hurt on this side? I was like, yeah, really bad. And then he was like, oh, it might be appendix. And then kind of went on for like 1 to 2 days, and I ended up getting my appendix out, and I had like a week plus off school. Sorry, mum. Yeah, I love murder shows. I used to like think that I wanted to do like be one of those people, I don't even know what it's called. I used to want to be the people who like looked at the bones and like investigated all of the murders and stuff, and then I realized I'm too dumb for that, so I backed out. The funniest word in the dictionary to me used to be pineapple. No matter who said it, no matter like what I was doing, it used to just make me crack up so much. Probably my whole family remembers that, but it was like just the weirdest freaking thing, because such a random word. I have polycystic ovaries, and so does my sister. So I also have high insulin levels, which I've mentioned before. So I'm pretty much just like always focusing on trying to keep that down and not spike them up. When I was younger, I used to think that when you were sitting in the car and you smelt something like off, and it was actually no one in the car, that it was the person in the car in front of you farting, and it was wafting into your car. I hate room temperature water. I pretty much can only drink cold water. Like, I tolerate room temperature, but I just feel dirty drinking it. I have a cat named, I was about to call him Puss, because that's what we call him. I have a cat named Carter and a dog named Marlo. Marlo, we actually just had his anniversary for having him for 1 year. I was like, on my Instagram, I had all of my photos of him from when he was a little bubba, and now he's so big. I am petrified of needles. I was always that girl in school that had to lay down when they were getting their shots in school, and even like to this day, if I'm getting a blood test, I have to lay down on the bed so I don't pass out, and I'm just sitting there squeezing a little ball and crying. I am 164.1 centimeters tall. I had Invisalign for I think just over a year. So Invisalign's pretty much just one of those clear plates, and you get little hooks on your teeth, and it's instead of braces. On the same topic of teeth, I have had my wisdom teeth out. I only got them out I think last year I had them out, and I had all 4 done at once, just because I didn't want to go under and have to get another one out like a couple months later, so I just got them all out of the way. I remember when I was younger, my brother, he has asthma, so he always used to take the little puffer things, and like the purple one, I remember how good it used to taste. I don't know why I thought it tasted good, but it did to me. And so when he was having it, I'd be like to mum, Like I'd kind of pretend like I had it just so I could have like a little puff of a little thingamajig. I cannot sleep in socks. I feel like I'm trapped and someone's suffocating me if I try to fall asleep in socks. It just doesn't work. I have to sleep barefoot and usually with like one leg out, just so like my body's balanced and calm, otherwise I can't sleep at all. I have anxiety. I pretty much do have it like all the time, but I've learned how to control it so it's not as bad or nowhere near as bad as it used to be. My favorite color is blue. I used to think that I was allergic to long grass just because I got itchy in the long grass. I used to think that I was allergic to it and I'd always avoid like trying to walk through long grass. I am gluten intolerant and I'm pretty sure I'm dairy intolerant. My stomach just has a fit to like every single thing that I eat or drink that contains gluten or dairy. Kind of on the same topic of the anxiety going back, I said in my last video how I get a red rash on my chest when I'm nervous. Sometimes it can just be like a little patch, or if I'm really nervous it can spread to like my whole sleeve and just look like I'm wearing like a red t-shirt. I love spicy food. I don't like where it's like burning your mouth to the point where you like die, but spice in food is like, I feel like it just like makes a meal. I am and always have been addicted to The Sims. I have literally had every single 1, 2, 3, 4 and all of the packs that have gone with them. I remember me and a friend in like, I think it was like just in high school or primary school. It would have been primary school. We would sit at her desk and literally just make Sims. Like I would just go to her house just to play Sims, and then I ended up getting it myself. And I still play it to this day. Sims is like one of my favorite things in this world. It's just a good escape. I find if you like want to buy time, by the time you like make your person, it's already been like an hour, and then building your house is another hour, and then playing is just like, I don't know. I just recently started pole dancing for fitness. Me and my friend decided to do it. I used to do it when I was probably like year 9 with another friend from school, but kind of didn't like just stick to it. And then my sister is like an amazing pole dancer and dancer, so I decided to pick it up, and I'm in the beginner class with one of my really good friends, and it is so much fun. I do not like romantic movies. I love like comedy and some action movies, but mainly just like normal movies. I just find I can't sit through a romantic movie without being like, this is complete shit. Some of them I like, but I wouldn't go out of my way to go to the movies to see a movie. On the topic of that, I have never seen, what's that movie called? The Notebook. I have never seen The Notebook. I rarely to never cry in movies. The only time I remember crying in a movie was honestly recently, because I'm currently changing my pill at the moment, and it's kind of just like playing with my hormonal levels. And I remember like the first week we were watching Bird Box, and at the end of it, if you've seen it, you know what happens. And I don't know why, I just burst into tears when she named her what she named her, and I was just emotional. I've only just recently started drinking coffee. I used to hate the taste of coffee. I still don't really love it. I only like it from like a couple of certain places. I hate the beach. I only like swimming in Hawaii. I know that sounds like so like snobby, but like I just like how clear the water is, and being able to see what's below me and know that, I don't know, it's really weird. When I was younger, I went swimming into the beach with my cousin, and I got dunked really bad, so now I'm like petrified of Cronulla Beach, which is really random. But yeah, so I don't really like the beach, and I'll only swim if you take me to Hawaii. I get irritated really easy, especially if someone comes up and I'm at work and they're just automatically rude. It just like my blood just starts to boil, and I just get like really infuriated inside. And even just like little things, if say like Bryce leaves a shirt and I've asked him to put it away, it just like, I hate flying. Me and planes are just like a no-go. I'm that person who sits on the plane and is just like closing my eyes and just breathing. I don't know, I just don't like the idea of putting your fate and like your life in some, like in like 2 or 3 whoever's in the cabin's hands. Just makes me feel really anxious, and I don't like it. I feel good if I'm on a window seat and if I'm in front of the wing, but if like I'm not, and like say if I'm on the middle like aisle seat, I remember when we were going to Queensland and we were about to take off, and we were like going full pelt, and the plane slammed its brakes on. Apparently a car drove onto the road, which I don't believe that. I believe another plane was in the way, and yeah, so they just slammed their brakes. So now every single time I'm on takeoff, I'm literally just gripping for my life because it's just gonna happen again. When I'm driving, I always have to have the aircon on cold. It's very rarely that I have the aircon on hot. I just love being cold. I hate being hot. But like say in winter, I'll always have my seat warmer on, but like the air on cold, just so like I'm a perfectly good balance and I'm not too hot or too cold, and just like to have an even amount of warmth in my body. I used to be really good at tennis. I used to play competitions with a friend and one of my neighbors. I really want to travel the world and just see like everything, but I'm too anxious and hate flying, so I'm a little bit unsure if I'll do that. I really struggle to drink bubbles, especially if I'm drinking with alcohol. They're like this green drink at Cronulla RSL, and they have like all pretty much just like bubbles in them, and I like can't do bubbles. I remember one time when I drank too many of them, I was just like burping the whole night, and it just sits so uneasy in my stomach. So yeah, I drink vodka and like cranberry, or like vodka and Powerade, just because I can't drink bubbles, and whenever I do I just feel so sick. But saying that, I can drink like soft drinks, but then as soon as I mix it with an alcohol, it just doesn't go down well. I drive a Hyundai Tucson. I did drive a Hyundai Veloster, but then I had a car accident and she got ridden off, so now I drive a big mama car. I absolutely hate water slides, but I love roller coasters. But I don't like the idea of like just water slides and going through those little tubes. It just makes me so anxious. But yeah, absolutely hate water slides. Last time me and Bryce went to Queensland, we went to, I think it was Wet n Wild, and I was sitting on the tube and I had all faith in the guy that was like on the like pushing people down, and I said to him, I was like about to cry, I was like, I do not want to go down backwards, like I can't go down backwards. And then he was like, yeah, of course not. And then he pushed me down, and I was facing this way. I was like, oh yeah, this is cool. He spun me at like the last second. I ended up going down like the biggest drop, and I went down backwards. I was so angry. I was literally screaming like to the guy the whole way down, because I just felt so betrayed, and Bryce was just pissing himself laughing. But I don't think that helped with my like fear of water slides, so yeah, never again. I currently get laser hair removal, and a lot of people say that laser like really badly hurts, but I find that like it doesn't hurt that bad. Like some parts of the body it hurts, but apart from that, it's literally like the best thing I've ever done. I pretty much train every single day apart from Saturdays and Sundays. But saying that, me and Bryce sometimes do like go play tennis or go for a walk or something. But apart from that, I go to the gym every single day, sometimes twice a day. I find it's just like a really good release, and I kind of, as bad as it is, I like being sore because I know those muscles are growing. So yeah, I love the gym. I have never broken a bone in my body. I am such a foodie. Like, oh, that's why I think the hardest part about staying on keto is I love food. I love pizza, I love sushi, I love Krispy Kremes. I just love all that sort of stuff because I'm such a foodie, and I just love trying new like foods and indulging in food. So I just find that that's like really hard. Over the weekend, I will be honest, I did come off keto. Over the weekend, because it was Australia Day, me and Bryce had a pizza. Probably not the best thing to have, as it will actually like straight down ketosis, but I'm straight back on the like keto train. I had my ears pierced. I have 3 on each side. I did have my cartilage done when I was younger, but she did it with a gun and pretty much shattered my ear, and yeah, so I don't have that anymore. I have a pretty bad like resting bitch face. I don't even mean to have it. I literally am just thinking about like the random stuff, like the most random things sometimes, and I just feel my face like I just feel it like looking so rude, but I don't even mean it. I just have like little monkeys dancing in my head. I feel like I can emotionally relate to people very well. Like if someone's sad, I don't know, it's probably, some people probably like, what the fuck? But like some people, like when they're sad, I just feel like I can put myself on their level, which, whether you want to believe or not, that's how I feel I do. I have had a blue and purple streak in my hair. I had a blue one and it turned grey, and I had purple and it got done very badly and it was half my head. I hate being in crowds. Like crowds are like one of the worst things in the world. I have like a really weird mindset where I automatically think like something to do with terrorism or something's gonna happen. I even say it to like my friends, one particular friend, and she's like, shut the like Why would you say that now? I'm thinking it. Yeah, I just pretty much think like the worst thing all the time when I'm in a crowd. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you gained a little bit of like an insight about me and my personality and some facts about me that you probably don't know. And yeah, I hope you guys did like it, and if you did like it, don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell so you know when I upload next. And don't forget to like and comment as well, because it helps me out a lot and I love hearing from you guys. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!